Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at this very nice brand new Denkyu lighting, 175 watt probe start non-UV shielded metal halide bulb. Now this particular bulb I should say is kind of rare to encounter on the internet because of the fact that this bulb has two features that I think makes it more or less common to encounter on the internet. First off, it has a universal operating position arc tube, just like you see on enclosed rated or unprotected probe start metal halide lamps made by Philips, Plus-Rite, Venture Lighting, and Sylvania. However, the second feature is it has a shield around the arc tube, meaning that this bulb is open rated. So in case of the arc tube explodes at the end of life, this bulb will not have the outer layer of the lamp destroyed from the arc tube, spewing out hot fragments from the tube when it explodes. The shield will contain the hot fragments from the arc tube when it explodes at the end of life. So I think that is more reliable and much more safe. So anyways, this particular bulb was bought off eBay for $9, which was actually very cheap for a metal halide lamp, if I'm allowed to say that. Normally they cost around $20 to $30 a lamp new in box, which is pretty expensive for a lamp. But I happen to encounter some very cheap probe start metal halide brand new lamps, so very nice, if I'm allowed to say that. But anyways, let's go ahead and read the etch and look at it and not waste any more time here and see what makes up this protected metal halide lamp. First off, we have our company name on the top, which is obviously Denkyu Lighting, which I think is pretty cool. I like the logo of it. That's pretty cool. And on the second row, we have our lamp description. Of course, we have our MP, meaning metal protected, and then of course our 175 tells me that's the watts. And then of course we have our operating position, which is universal. And then of course we have our base type, which is mogul base. And this is an EX39 base because it's open rated probe start metal halide mogul base lamps. And after that we have our color temperature listed after that, which is 4000 K or cool white. And then of course we have our bulb shape, which is the elongated dimple 28 or ED28, whatever you want to call it. And on the third and final row of the lamp etch, we have our manufacturing date, which is September of 2013. So this bulb is 7 years old, which is actually pretty old, but never used. So this is a new old stock. Pretty nice, if I'm allowed to say that. And then, of course, we have our ballast type, or ANSI code, whatever you want to call it. It is the M57 and is open rated because it has a shield around the arc tube. You can see it right there. And, yeah, that's what I pretty much would have to say. So if it was M57/E, there would be no shield. So that is pretty cool. And the base would be also different as well. So pretty cool. So now, since we're done looking at the etch, let's go ahead and see what the construction has to offer. First off, we have our hard aluminum base with a ceramic insulator, excuse me. And this is a rough or non-polished ceramic insulator. And this is an EX39 base, since this is an open-rated probe start metal halide lamp. And believe it or not, these are actually my first probe start open-rated metal halide lamps. All the rest are enclosed rated, which are pretty cool. But it's a little bit unsafe, too, when the lamps are at the end of life. So, anyways, you can see no glue on the lamp etch, the base, or on the inside. So it's just torqued on. And as you can see, the stem right here. And then, of course, we have these two bars that support the whole assembly of the lamp and go all the way and spring around the dimple, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, we have our resistor right here. It's a little, I should say, like a switch, I should say. So, mark my words there. And then, of course, we have our shield. And then, of course, our arc tube surrounding it. So you can see the arc tube here on this one is open rated. And you can see the probe circuit down there. If I point it downwards, you can see the little bi and main electrode down there. And there's obviously one on the top, so it connects the arc. So anyways, this is what the lamp looks like, and now that we're done looking at the construction of this lamp, let's go ahead and I'll tell you some specifications about this bulb and then I'll turn it on. So this particular bulb here produces 14,000 lumens, just like on a regular enclosed rated probe start metal halide lamp that I have seen by other companies like Halco/ProLume. So I also forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video, when ProLume also makes open-rated probe start metal halides, but they don't make their operating position universal. They make it base up. So, anyways, the color temperature of this bulb is 4000 K or cool white, and this bulb actually is dimmable, up to 50%. So this bulb produces 14,000. If you dim it halfway down to 50%, it produces 7,000 lumens, which is actually pretty cool. So pretty reliable and pretty cool. So anyways, this has an average life of 10,000 hours. And of course we have our bulb shade, which is the ED28. I don't think I have any more things to say out loud. I don't have anything else in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and give this lamp a shot now and see how it starts up. Hopefully there won't be any issues with the arc tube whatsoever. And plus, this is actually a brand new bulb. I've tested this bulb before to make sure it works and make sure it runs correctly. And sure enough, it does. So let's go ahead and screw it into my fixture here. And this bulb might have a delay when it starts because it doesn't have the finest arc tube. Venture Lighting makes the best quartz arc tubes for their metal halide lamps. So anyways, the lamp is now in my fixture. I'm going to go ahead and shut off this light in the room here so we can get a better view of the lamp turning on. And of course I have welding goggles on, so just in case if the lamp gets too bright for my bare eyes, I don't want to get blinded by the lamp, so I'm going to use welding goggles to protect my eyes. So anyways, I'm going to set the camera right here so you can stabilize it. And now, I believe that is that. So anyways, enough of me talking now. Let's go ahead and turn on this brand new protected probe start metal halide lamp. Here we go. So the lamp is at full brightness now, and as you can see, it is really bright in here. And this bulb actually is, you know, I really like this lamp because it's just shielded metal halide lamp, so really nice. So as you can see, this lamp here lights up this room very, very nicely in very nice 4000 Kelvin cool white. The CRI of this bulb is 65, unfortunately, so it may be a little bit neutral white. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video of this brand new Denkyu lighting 175 watt probe start non-UV shielded metal halide lamp. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all very much for
for watching.